Hello, hello. We're at day 7. Can you believe it? Now, before I open day 7's, you'll never believe this. I was watching back yesterday's video, and when I was opening day 6, I took out this, what came yesterday, so I've put it on there, this heart charm. And I could see like a plastic and something in the bottom on the film. So I thought, come and look, I wonder if this is the missing number 4. And it is. It is. I can't recall seeing it in there when I opened it yesterday, but there we go. Oh, so there is the angel. I'll put these up here so I don't lose them. So we go to day 7. I'm starting to lose track of my days now. And, oh wow, I'm really impressed with this. It's been about the first advent calendar that's been half decent. Yeah, they're not thick, and yeah, you can tell they aren't real. But, yeah, that'll go nice on there. So that is the mystery. We've solved the mystery of the missing. Somebody must have put 2 into there. They can't fall down, you know, like with the chocolate ones. They fall down into other windows. This can't, because each one has its own plastic tray. So that's interesting. That's a bonus too today to open. Okay, today's carol, in the bleed, in the bleak, even in the bleak midwinter. So we did Once in Royal David City yesterday. We enjoyed that. And so I have a space here for number 7. So in actual fact, I'd already done a little card, and I have put a belly band there, and I've just clipped it in with the number 7. Again, this is one of Tracie's winter birds, which I'm really loving. I made a little bit of a banner, and I've put the pick jar information in there. And how many pages we got left here? I'm going to pin it onto that, I think, because we're pinning something today. Okay then, we've got 2 turtle doves there. So a little bit of information for you about In the Bleak Midwinter. It does take some saying, that does. So actually, I didn't realise this was written by Christina Rossetti in the 19th century. It describes the birth of Jesus and the nativity scene in a more poetic format. Well, that doesn't surprise us, because, you know, she's known for her poetry. And the tone of it, it said, is very morose in nature. It was turned into a carol in 1872. So in a way, she wrote it as a poem, didn't she? And then obviously was added to music at a later date. So will that one fit in there? I don't think it will, actually. So we'll clip that in there so we know. Okay, so let's have a look what I got in mind for today. And straight away I thought that the best one of the best kits to use, it seems to come out every winter and I really love it. It's a firm favourite with me. So it's the Winter Wonderland kit by My Porch Prints, and I will link it down below. There are quite a few pages to it. There's all sorts of pockets and tags and things. These are the papers. I thought there's more than 3, but these are the 3 I thought might go nicely in what I want to do today. Also, I've got a tag that I backed with some of Tracie's this year's anthology, and I have some more of Tracie's tags, which I thought went with the theme. So I thought we'd do a little bit of a it's not a trifle, let me see. It's a concertina affair that we could clip in. So what I've got, and I don't know if you can see, this is white and cream cardstock. It has got some little fir trees on. I think if we were to, let's see which side. Now, I've got out to try. This is another one of those 3 for $5 that I got, Spectrum Noir, Smoke Plume. Now, I was wondering if this would highlight, and it is to a certain extent, but can you see the fir trees? It does highlight them a little bit, doesn't it? So, and I've got some stencils that I've just, and I have to say these are from Shein. You know, I've always had clothes things from there, but these are very sturdy stencils. I'm very impressed with them, actually. They're as thick as other known brands. Right, how did we do this? So my piece of card, I just put some creases in it to concertina like so, and I've done it 2 pieces of card, because what I'm wanting to do here is we want some pockets so that we can slide some tags in the top. So they need to be glued together. I'm just going to get my big rounder. Just going to get that. Let's have a look where we're going to put the pockets, shall we? And then we'll do it before, because once you stick it, it's a nightmare to. I want it that way around. No, I wanted that, so we've got a pull out. So that way around and that way around. And that. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to cut off, because we don't need 2 of these end flaps for pulling. So I'm going to just quickly get rid of that piece. There we go. So that's a start. And I think we will have a pocket here. So this is just, and actually this is my old Fiskars. I have to say that when anything breaks now, I'm replacing it with the Varson, because I do like the Varson punches. Do we put a pocket there? Yes. So we'll put another pocket in there. And basically, we're going to put that up there. I'm going to glue down it first. Now, if you remember last year, the one I did for Tracy when I was on, you know, when I was doing a lot more videos and was on a design team, I did that my day. I did something, a variation on this trifold concertina theme. And I really enjoyed it. So we are putting glue down that end side. We're not gluing any of those folds. We're gluing there. We are not gluing. Let's have a look. That's going to be a pocket. So yes. So make sure that you're this side of the line. Try and get as close to the line as you can, otherwise you're losing real estate space. Okay, I'm going to start from this end, and I'm just going to carefully, that's it, carefully flatten down all where I've glued. Okay, so we open that up and then we pull it. Now, did I say I was going to do it that way and pull? Which way seems more logical? That way, doesn't it? Right, okay. I'm going to also go down here with this ink. And then we can either pull it either way then, can't we? Okay. That's that bit done. Right. Have a little drink of water. No, I can't because I've put my pockets in there now, so I can't do it that way. I have to do it that way, but that's fine because we can go like that. And in actual fact, we could use the bit that we cut off to make could do with me. I get a sheet of me. Be easier to do, wouldn't it? So I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for everybody that's bothering to... that sounds all right. Sounds awful bothering to... But I don't mean bothering, you know what I mean. I'm grateful for people that have got time to put the comments on. It's as if say, those of you can be bothered. You know, I don't mean it like that. It just came out wrong. Right, let's see. I'm going to put it down there because we don't know what we might need space for higher up. So double layer, and that will be our little pull. Okay. That will do us there. Okay then. Let's get on and decide. Don't need them at the minute. Decide what I'm going to put on here. Now I did think that I could do a little bit of stenciling. I never thought this through really. I needed to have, I'll get my modelling paste out. I needed to have done this earlier. Give it a chance to dry. But there we go. Okay, we'll do this side first, and I'm going to, let's see what I'd like on here. I've chosen to use the full pages because I thought for this purpose it's going to be a lot easier to manage and get a decent image on each section. I'll just cut the white off. Okay. so much. Oh, that's a shame. I want the top of the Christmas tree on it. So we need to rough guesstimate. Now that says au printemps, which I'm sure au printemps spring. I might be wrong. Perhaps it's winter. Perhaps it's winter. I was convinced that au printemps in French was spring, but I'm often wrong, so you know. I'm not going to, I'll have to look it up. Right, okay, I'm going to just, I don't want it to be fitting dead on the line, because, you know, we'll have trouble folding it, won't we? Just a little sliver further down. Okay. And we're going to get this stag in. I'm not convinced we can fit. It might look a bit imposing, but when they are, aren't they? Let's use this as a frame. We'll just about get his antlers in. We'll not go there. We'll not go back to the grandma episode. Oh. Okay, let's have a look and see what it looks like. Make sure I don't chop his hooves off. So as we open him up like that, he could be on there. Yeah. Right, we need one more. So actually I think this would be nice. Well, we could do that to there. It's really sending me out my comfort zone doing the December dailies. You know, I've got a prompt, but it's only a very rough guesstimate, isn't it? So I'm really enjoying the fact that I'm having to put my thinking cap on and come up with some different techniques to use, so it makes it a bit more interesting for you guys. Okay, and we'll do it about there. Stag's there, that's there, that is there. Do you know what? I'm going to swap it round. Yeah, like that better. Okay, so let's get this glue glued down. Now I'm trying to think. I will glue down on here. I think that would be better. Got to have a steady hand with that, haven't you? I've gone too much that way. Quickly wipe that off. So I'll put this down this way. So that wasn't a good idea putting it on there, was it? Didn't fit. Because I've swapped it over, it don't fit that page. Lesson to be learnt there. If you cut it out for one page, unless you exactly got your folds in exactly the same distance, if you swap it around, there's going to be a gap. So don't do that yourselves when it comes to doing yours. Okay. That gap won't matter in a little while. We've got some snowflakes coming. Right, that needed to go up there. Do you know what? I think I'd have been better off using my glue stick. And then it would have a bit of slippage on it. This is drying too quickly. Okay. It's a lot harder to do these things on video when you're trying to be quick. You've got to talk at the same time, and it's hard. Even for me, who can talk a lot, it's not easy to concentrate, talk, concentrate, not make mistakes. Okay. And that is going that way. Okay. Right. That is still needs cutting out, doesn't it? So it still needs to be done. Otherwise your paper's gonna your paper is not going to have the there we go. And we just need a little bit of glue there. That's it. How's that side? Yes, so I think in hindsight, use a glue stick if you've got it, because you do need that extra bit of slippage. And then you can make minor adjustments. Right, okay, so what I thought we'd do, any of these look more snowflake looking? What's that got on it? I don't know if it's what that reckons to be. I think we'll use this one. I'm going to use this one, I think. See this one there? Right. Okay. So I'll do it that way, and then that can sit down here on my knee. So I hope you can see that. I'm going to put a bit of texture on here with the modelling paste. I've just got this. I haven't used this brand before. I've used Piebo before in paints, but not the texture paste. So let's see how, where I need. Do you know, best laid plans, I've said it more than once this week. I've got my graph knife now. Doesn't matter, I'll use this. This'll do it. Right. Let's see what it's like. It seems quite easy to spread, but the consistency seems quite thin. And the thing with the stenciling is just keep spreading it until the pattern shows again, because generally that shows that you've got a good layer. Bet this is going to take my nail varnish off. Okay. Oh, that's nice. I think we'll have a little bit along the bottom. And a bit more here. Actually, it goes on nicely. I mean, more often than not, I just buy the wood filler stuff from the local DIY store, and that often does the trick. But I think I've generally used it in really grungy situations on thick card, etc. So for something like this, where you are wanting a little bit more of a delicate finish, I think this is actually perfect. It's not too thin, and we'll take this a bit lower. We don't want to chop his whole leg off, do we? Whoops, gone over that again. There we are. And a little bit. I don't want to squirt too much out, so I'll just put that bit on with my finger. There we go. Right, let me wipe that straight off, because if it gets too hard, right, okay. What do you think? I quite like that. I hope you can see that effect from here, from where you are, all the way thousands of miles away, most of you. We're going to leave that to dry now. Well, can I have a flannel, please? We haven't got any wet wipes left. Thank you, darling. Okay. We're going to leave that to dry, and we're going to make a couple of tags. I've got it everywhere, haven't I? So, just let me... so we don't get our tags dirty. Okay then, things you do for love of your craft now. Probably my nails have had it. Right, okay. We have one tag, and I think that's going to be way too big. Just going to... Thank you, darling. Can you just wash me that, because it's got paste on it. Poor lad, everybody's thinking I've only nipped upstairs to go to the bathroom. She's got me doing jobs. He loves it, really. He does, he does. Right, okay. Let's make tags. I'm just going to re-glue that. And we'll make some tags, all wintry scenes, so I know for a fact that's going to be way too... I'll cut some off there. I'll tell you what would be lovely, and I haven't got any left, some nice eyelash wool. I think would be really, really effective on the top of these tags. That'd be very wintry, wouldn't it? Why won't it go down? That's it. Okay. Just needed a bit of rearranging. Okay, now let's have a look. I think I'm going to put, and I've got these ice blue, I think I'm going to put a little bit of bling on. We haven't had any bling yet, have we? But I think that would look nice. Now, are these all... I'm not sure if these are individual or all... No, they're on a strand. That helps. There. And let's see what sentiments we have. If there's any in here I can use. Little star. That'd be actually nice on there. No. All is calm. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I'm just going to trim this down a little bit. I don't quite want it that big. We've just got music on the back, and I'm just going to go around this. Have this tendency to bring it near me when you're crafting, don't you? And I have to keep remembering that you won't be able to see if I just hold it to my chest. Okay, that's one charm, one tag even. And let's have a look. This is actually one that's out of the Winter Wonderland kit from my porch prints that I've got. Got those I want to use. Yes, there's something on the back. There's like little snowflakes on the back of that. Again, just going to trim it down. There we go. Yes, that goes. Just going to round the corners off. This is more like a smoky green, I think. It's not obviously as emerald as the other one. A bit more smoky. Quite like on the top of there, actually. That looks nice. I was going to put it on the top, wasn't I? Never mind. We'll put some decoration on. See what I mean about trying to craft. Tell you guys what I'm doing. Keeping shot. And we will have I'll tell you what we've got that will be nice. Some of this vintage lace. How lovely that is. This is very minute. It's not easy to get in place sometimes, this little stapler. Yeah. Okay. I think, seeing as we've put some pearls on this one. No, I like it there. Okay. Right. I'm not sure. No, it's not dry yet. So just check that our tags will go in. Perfect. Now, what I have in mind, I'll just turn it round. I'm sorry, I'm going to lean it a little bit so you can still hopefully see it. I've got these tags cut out, and again, because we're doing December dailies and the main kit that's being used is the anthology December daily 2024 Traciefoxcreative. I've cut these out, these particular ones, because I thought they went with this theme really nicely, because especially after researching that it was the late 1800s when Christina Rossetti wrote this, that here in the UK, that is the Victorian period. And these particular tags have got that Victorian theme to them. They've got that feel about them to me. So I actually thought that these would be a nice addition to go on the back there. And we're out in the wild, so I think possibly, let's have a look. They're going for a nice winter's walk. Yeah, I'm going to have it like that. So what I'm going to do is I am going to, when it's dry, I can't do it now, I'm sorry, and I just can't find the drying gun. When it's dry, I'm going to put those 3 on the back there. You can see it just needs gluing underneath, not quite taken. And you can see there that, let me move that out the way a minute. You can see there how this is going to work. So it'll have these 3 tags on the back, and then we'll be able to fold it and put it in our journal. So I'm sorry about that it's not dry enough. But I think you get the idea, and it's just so difficult to do it under camera circumstances sometimes. But we got 2 tags done, and I think they fit nicely in there. We've just got to go around and double check that, like, some of the bottom hasn't quite taken with the thin art glitter glue thin bead that I put on there. So yeah, just go around and do a little repair job when everything's dry. And they're the 3 tags I'm going to put on the back, and then I'm going to go around and ink the whole lot then in this same smoky colour that I've used. And yeah, I think that'll be okay. So let's do tomorrow's pick. It's incredibly hard work, guys, you know, doing these every day, and we're thinking on the hoof, and I can't always think of every eventuality. Right then, tomorrow, Ding Dong Merrily on High. Ooh. So that's a nice one for a Sunday. Ding Dong Merrily on High. Well, I've got loads of different things with bells on, so yeah, be interesting to find out the backstory to that one. Okay then, so hope that's given you a few ideas. As I say, mine hasn't turned out that perfect, really. I could have done better, but hey ho, you know, live television and working with dogs and husbands. No, the big help, my dog and my husband. Aren't you, darling?
Pardon?
Okay,
yes.
Guys, see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.